All right. Morning, everybody. Just making sure all the audio levels are good. Okay. I think we're good here. All right. This is the third attempt at this Super Griever here, and I gotta say, I'm excited. It's been, unless you're playing like a Souls game, I feel like it's becoming more and more of a rarity to encounter a boss that really challenges you. um, at least with the games that I've played in the past couple of years, probably since Elden Ring 3 years ago. I've faced challenging games before, but usually a boss takes one try, or maybe two, once you figure it out. But this one requires a certain level of skill that I appreciate, and it's good. It's good, and it's man, this game, Metroid Prime 4, they really did kind of like how Resident Evil 6 really nailed down that over the shoulder third person combat with zombies. It had many other issues from a story point perspective. In fact, that's a good game to compare to this, because Metroid Prime 4 has a lot of issues from a storytelling perspective, but the combat and the gameplay is great. And just like Resident Evil 6, it's structured differently than the other entries in the series, which also to its detriment. Anyway, let's do this. I wanna beat this boss as I waste a missile. For the sake of a new playthrough, a new episode, I'll just play the cutscene. Man, it can even break your target lock. Not off to a good start. I honestly think this is the best way, the fastest way to get it vulnerable. Is to just spam your psychic beam. I wonder though if I don't use it. That's interesting. I really do need to let it scan it so I miss the scan data. Collision damage there is annoying. Maybe this did do something. Maybe when it's on the ceiling, that would be a lot easier to do. I hate when it does that. Just to incinerate some of these guys. Where is he? I don't know if that's worth it. We just have to. Nice bird o'clock there to break the tension. No, it's not. I really do need to let it hit me when it does that. I'm gonna shoot it right in the face. Morning, Zaltroid. Glad you made it for this. I'm feeling good about this one. Man, almost got me with that again. What was I supposed to do? Yeah, it is. That is so annoying. I tried to lock onto it so I could yank it out. Are you serious? Come on. You're almost dead. One minute left. Oops. That was fun. Oh, game audio is way louder? Glad you made it for the end. Morning, Eamon. Just gonna check the audio. Psychic bomb, power bomb acquired. Produces a powerful diffusion oscillation blast wave of psychic energy. Thank you, Zeltroid. That was a good boss. That was fun. A fitting end for this pretty stressful part of the game. And I'd say probably one of the hardest Metroid Prime bosses. Wait, press R to deploy a psychic power bomb. Oh wait. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Eamon. I do like this, how Samus is reaching out. The big question I have, and please no spoilers, are we gonna just get like a cutscene that we're immediately out of here and back at the surface and then everyone's okay? Or was the sacrifice of Duke and Armstrong actually meaningful? We'll see. I'm not going to look at the chat until I learn that, so. And view. View 95995. Can't forget about him. Is the game audio okay? Yeah, the setup to this was really good. You fought progressively bigger. It was kind of like, honestly, it kind of felt like Super Metroid. Not Super Metroid. Metroid 2, where you see, like, the hatches with the different levels of Metroids. The eggs. Hatches. The eggs, the broken eggshells of them, and then you fight them. And just like with the Super Metroid, the Omega Metroid, I mean, its like weak point is right in its stomach and you gotta get by its claws. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was kind of cool that they did that. Yeah, definitely a really fun boss fight. For me, at least. I enjoyed it. Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, there's an elevator. Oh, hey buddy. Buddy old pal. Show me your secrets. Area map updated. Lots of secrets. Unfortunately, no real time to get any of them, but that's okay. Next playthrough. This elevator doesn't work. Okay, well, I know I'm here where I'm supposed to be because I can't get through this way. What am I doing wrong here? Let's see. Scanning, scanning. Impossible to destroy with ordinary firearms. Now you go back the wrong way. Oh yeah, screenshots and use them on hardcore. I could do that. Am I going am I being dumb here? Like, how do we get out of that room? Is there a little pipe I'm missing somewhere, maybe? She converted to the lowest level. Oh, do I have to shoot these things? No. Gates sealed by enhanced lock mechanism. Its alloys are extremely durable and effectively impossible to destroy with ordinary firearms. But try that lock again. But it's not power bomb. Oh, okay. Oh, is it this? I always forget about this. Maybe it is, isn't? Thank you for not making me not feel bad. I appreciate that. Its alloys are extremely durable and effective to destroy with ordinary firearms. Do I need fire? Electricity. Oh, super missile. Duh. I am dumb, okay? I should have figured that out. Link the security limiter. Enough energy will oh. Energy. Enough energy will disengage the security limiters. Engaging, disconnecting the power, reactivating the elevator will require power from the converter energy on the lowest level. This is embarrassing. Oh gosh. Supposed to crawl through there? No? Is there a hole I'm supposed to shoot stuff through? Back to lock, but not super missile. Okay. Okay, I'm going back to the lock. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wait, is it this? No. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Do I have to do this? Oh my gosh. No, it wasn't that. Oh, now it's a super bomb. No? Yeah, maybe it is. There we go. Did I do it? Yay! This is what I get for not getting enough sleep so I can wake up and play video games. Again, that's not the fault of the game. That's on me, I feel like. The two items that I got in this section, the super missile and the power bomb, should have just tried those immediately. course.
You didn't think we were dead, did you?
I did think you were dead.
Takes more than a couple grievers to bring us down.
Try a couple hundred. You did good, kid. All that training paid off.
Thank you, sir.
Views here too.
I thought you were up top. What happened to your arm?
Samus required assistance, but I was attacked by grievers. I regret I could not be more helpful. My body sustained heavy damage.
We get what we came for. All right. We're burning daylight. Let's get a move on.
I'm not like saying that one or all of them should have actually been dead
Okay.
All right.
because I'm like sadistic or anything. I'm just saying it adds more emotional weight to the story. And like you want to then succeed because you know, your characters that you may or may not have gotten to care about have sacrificed themselves for you to succeed.
Rieger, you...
Corporal. It's good to see you.
Ugh, you're so... Ugh.
Did you find what you were looking for down there?
We have obtained the final teleportation key.
Okay. All we gotta do now is punch through that force field. Mackenzie, you read me?
Loud and clear, Sarge. Where you been?
We found the key. Headed home now. All of us.
Unfortunately, I require maintenance.
Oh, you're in luck. I'm running a special on bot repair. Come on back and I'll fix you up.
We'll keep the kettle on.
Samus, just his little. Yeah, we've never had a power bomb and a bomb slot before, so that was kind of new. So they got to sacrifice to save Samus, yet they could handle themselves. I'm pretty sure Samus could have done just fine if you bumps could.
Want to check the Calfa and debris in Soul Valley? See if you can find anything useful? Also, how you doing with the hunt for green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the altar in Fairy Green so you can grow the memory fruit.
Yeah, it's one of those. I was thinking about this yesterday. It's like if the whole purpose of them sacrificing themselves was to stop the grievers from coming after you, but the grievers still kept coming after you. You know, it's like it didn't really. Their sacrifice didn't really do much. Because each one in turn had to sacrifice for the same reason. I did like View 995's sacrifice though, just like turning you like he's like tells you to turn into a morph ball, because that was the only way to get across the chasm. So that kind of made sense. But the others, like, well, I like the idea of them sacrificing themselves for you. One, I don't think it was well executed, and two, they ruined it just by making all of them survive. Maybe make it one of them doesn't survive or something. But then I think they would have had to put more work in the front end of the game to make the characters more likable and grow more of an attachment to them, which they didn't do, and which I assume they're going to do now that the gang's all together. Because, you know, even before that, the Mines moment, it was like, okay, everyone's together, let's hopefully get some better character interaction, and then they try to undercut that with a fake out sacrifice. I don't know. I think the weakest element to this game is definitely the storytelling. A lot of questions in the story itself too, about why things are happening. Anyway, it's a mixed bag. I mean, that was my complaint with Resident Evil 8, which I thought was a great game, but its story was had issues. Is this the... Oh, that's the ice belt. I gotta go south. Sorry, everyone. Whee! Now, do these... I imagine this because of this game, it was... Did I get what's in here already? That's what I'm asking. It's like, is there a way to... Does the map mark these or something? Oh yeah, I did this one. Hang on a second, guys.
Are you gonna hug all the fun?
Cat, can't you go bother someone else?
Let me help you out. You owe me, Falco. You're on your own. Good luck, little man.
You did it! You found all the teleporter keys. I wonder if I can find a
All right.
solution for Chrono Tower's
Audio was
first
muted.
field
Sorry about that.
tech. Wanna check the Calfan debris in Soul Valley? See if you can find anything
Sorry,
useful?
my youngest son fell out of his bed, and my older son was concerned that he
Green energy crystals to the altar in Fairy Green so you can grow the memory fruit.
was hurt. So, anyway, let me catch up with the chats here. And then I thought I paused it because I hit the plus button, but that's Viola. Anyway, there's a mess. Let me catch up here. Morning, Tim. Whoever wrote the story of the trilogy is definitely no longer doing it at Retro because the story and deep lore was S tier in Prime 1, 2, and 3, not so much in 4. Yeah. I will say I really, really, really hope that if... I mean, this is supposed to be the start of a new trilogy, right? And if that's the case, I'm really hoping they didn't pull a sequel trilogy and are just like, yeah, we'll make it its own self-contained story so that if this game happens to not sell well, it's still a self-contained story. And we don't plan ahead. Like I really hope they have the entire trilogy outlined right now. Because there's like one of my biggest pet peeves in trilogies is when you can tell, like in entry 2 and 3, that they didn't really plan on the story ahead of time. Like what happened with the sequel trilogy. Like no one knew what was going on with that, and they just left it up for the for the writers to fill in plot holes and things like that. But we'll see. I mean, remains to be seen. We did make it out of the mines, Tim. It was a lot of fun. That boss was great. I beat it on my 3rd try, and it was a ton of fun. Now the gang's all back together after a noble sacrifice that wasn't a noble sacrifice. Do a nice little skid there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if it wasn't for the green energy in the desert, wouldn't he be able to just go and face the big bad? The green energy is probably the last thing that I need, other than that giant mech. To punch my way through the glass, I don't know what it's called. And if this is a trilogy, you know, introducing these characters now, it gives them the opportunity to actually develop them over the course of the trilogy, instead as if they stick with you. I think it's safe to say that at this point, I mean, I've seen no reports that Prime 4 sales have bombed. I imagine Nintendo has made money off of it, so it might they might keep producing Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and then Metroid Prime 5 Beyonder. So I see no reason why they can't continue with this. Excuse me. No grievers here to greet me. Hey, everybody.
Almost got it.
Will my arm be functional? Ow.
I think so. Yeah, I can probably get this fixed.
I'm gonna save first. Haven't gotten the sales numbers in the US yet. It's doing absolutely horrible in Japan. But it usually does bad over there. Does a little bit, yeah. I mean, if what that article I read was true and that Prime 4 was a request from Nintendo of America, then that would make sense. Did I hit the next threshold? Nope. Wow, we got a long way to go.
She's back.
Have you tried these thrusters yet? Aren't they amazing?
Yeah, they're fine.
You don't like them? Any issues?
No problem. The first time they went off, my legs weren't aligned. And, I popped my hip out.
Oof. Just be careful with these new toys. You wouldn't want to hurt yourself. Again.
Uh-huh. Thank you for your concern.
When I was alone in the mines, I didn't think I was gonna make it. Then I remembered. You've been fighting by yourself all these years. You're amazing. When I get home, the first thing I'm gonna do is take a hot shower. I can't wait to get out of this armor. Sarge always puts the squad first. This little adventure has certainly taught me that. When we get home, I hope we can keep the band together. Samus, you're invited too, of course.
Just wanted to test and see how many lines of dialogue these characters each had.
Never underestimate an old war dog. In times like these, our strength truly shines.
I'm
What do you got from
everyone made it
Mackenzie?
back safely. If I'd gone with you, I would have just slowed you down.
We know, that's why we left you here.
We need to do something about the force field around Chrono Tower. I wonder if there's anything out in the desert that we can use.
Yeah, me too.
I believe Specialist Mackenzie will be able to fix my arm.
Okay. Guess we're going out to the desert. Alright. Like a giant mech suit. That would be helpful. Yeah, Japan just generally doesn't care about sci-fi as a genre. Don't know why though. I know, it's weird. I mean, they've been making giant mech robots since the dawn of anime. I mean, it's clear that a 3D Metroid game, I wonder why they decided to do it. I mean, when they handed it off to Retro, but still kept the mainline series 2D. Like, I don't know. I wonder how much communication there is between the 2D Metroid team and the 3D Metroid team, which I bet not a lot. Alright. Time to comb the desert. I'm kind of excited for Spaceballs too. They do like Phantasy Star, don't they? Perhaps it has more to do with the uncute armor of Metroid or the lack of a harem. Yeah, I haven't thought about it much, but I'm sure that if I did, and people will analyze it.
If we can fix the mech, we can break down the force field around Chrono Tower.
Okay.
Also, how you doing with the hunt for green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the alternate fairy green so you can grow the
Okay. Gotta grow the memory fruit. Oops, oops. I'm sure there'll be videos of people like analyzing the difference between, well, I don't know. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Where's your eye? Like, I'm sure that there are specific anime Japanese tropes that are not present within Metroid Prime. Oh, that's cool. You can just incinerate them. You're still here? Jeez, die. Yeah. Thank you, Zeltroid. Sir, I think we're taking this too literally. What? He said comb the desert, so we're combing the desert. Alright, what am I missing here? Oh, there's a tower. Crane for loading car brought here when the Lemore teleporter went out of control. The arm lock of socket space can be released with a powerful burst of beam energy. Give myself a good angle. I guess I could have done this way longer ago. Yay. Bees. And now I can swing. Seems the biggest games in Japan are Pokemon, Dragon Quest, Monster Hunter, Mario, Splatoon, and Splatoon 3. What about Zelda? Maybe Metroid 5 should be a game where you play evil Samus collecting cute critters with your with your face on Pokeballs. Maybe. Come on. All right. let's see. Gonna be OCD here and make sure I uncover every single part of the map, because I'm gonna need a whole lot of crystals. Seriously, this part of the game I might, if I have any extra time to play but not time to stream, I might do a lot of it off screen, because I feel like this might be a little bit of a slog to get all the crystals. Maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, good. Let's see. Alright, let's just go. Was this the one I just came from? Yes. Is there a mech part here? There is a mech part. Wait, where is it? Zoom? Oh, is it inside? How do I get inside? Okay. Oh. Chest protector for Galactic Federation Heavy Golem. No schematic damage. It can safely be connected to the body. Alright, so I think at this point of the game they want me to collect all the green crystals. And that's it. You don't need every crystal to move ahead in the game. Just ... enough. Okay, that's good to know at least.
If you're not sure where to go, you can always call in and ask me. You can reach me through the radio command on the map.
Okay. Thanks, Miles. Did that one up there. Green crystals. Whoa. More green crystals. Okay, good. All right. Moving along. Hello. What are you? Cargo launcher installation of Fury Green has malfunctioned. A misfire sent its capsule off course, and it performed an emergency landing in the Soul Valley. can I explode it? Yeah. I know there's something over here. I can feel your anger hating. I can't destroy these rocks yet, right? Nope. Electrifying the lock. Okay, good. Where are you, lock? Oh, there. There it is. Yeah. Powerbomb the rocks. I thought I tried that. Oh gosh, I'm so stupid. I did not try that. Powerbomb ammo required. Oh, it didn't give me green crystals. That's what I was hoping for. Thanks, Tim. Saving me time. Okay. This is the part of the game where I question my life decisions. Too much time to think. There's no end to them. Yes, lots of green crystals. It's basically mandatory to destroy those massive rocks. Oh, okay. Great, now I gotta go back and destroy... Oh, it's okay. I only just got the power bomb, so... But as far as I know, there's no way... They didn't mark those rocks in any way. So do I have to, like, go find them all again? Or maybe they show up on the map. I'd say at least they did a good, or semi-good job of making the green crystals obvious on the horizon. They do stand out enough, I think. Yay. See, I feel like at this point, this would either be, in this point in the game, of Prime 2, and Prime 1 and 2, you were hunting for the Chozo artifacts. Prime 2, you were getting the keys to the Sky Temple, which required you to, you know, go throughout the world you had already explored and revisit it. And honestly, I feel like that was way more... some people hated it, and I definitely found it more annoying and more less enjoyable in Prime 2 than I did in Prime 1. But I think I'd much rather be doing Metroidvania stuff in a Metroid game right now, rather than playing sci-fi Breath of the Wild. I mean, it is kind of annoying that your progress is blocked by these green energy crystals, but, you know, it's still kind of enjoyable to explore the desert. No, I can't say I'm having like a horrible time. It's just part of my adult gamer impatience is starting to creep in on me. I'm like, I don't have time to do all this. It's already 5:50. But the kids don't have school today, so I might have a few minutes to figure this out. Or get some more progress done. Gosh, seriously, where is this beehive? How do I get in there? Aha! Shutter is blocking the way. Can I pull it open? Surge of electricity. Okay. Eee. 5:50. Yes. Stream it till late. I would love that. Okay, hang on. Let me catch up here. Lots of aim. This part gave me Wind Waker Triforce Shard Quest vibes. Not in a good way. Oh yeah, that's true. That part of Wind Waker, I think as a kid I didn't really mind that very much, because again, as a kid I feel like you have much more patience and you're not thinking as critically about games, obviously. So as a kid I didn't, when I played Wind Waker, I did find it a little annoying finding all the Triforce shards, but it did serve its purposes, which was to get me to explore the Great Sea, which I wanted to do because I actually enjoyed the Great Sea's design. And that's the purpose of this part right here, is to get you to, from a game mechanics perspective, is to get you to explore, if you haven't done so already. You are forced to explore now. Congratulations. They had a similar type of... did you ever play Jet Force Gemini? They had a similar type of quest to get the big bad. You had to revisit previous planets to get ship parts. Some you had to play mini games to win. I'm worried, but I enjoyed the artifact and key hunts. Encouraging me to backtrack in Prime games is a welcome thing, but because it almost means I can get it to... Yes, exactly. I mean, that's the benefit here. It's like I don't just want the crystals. I want the power-ups too. And yes, I did play Jet Force Gemini. I watched my friend beat it. I never actually beat it because the part where you had to go back and find all the tribals, for some reason I couldn't find them all. There was like one world in particular where I just couldn't do it. I'd never tried as an adult, so, but Jet Force Gemini is a cool game. It's long for what it is, but it's a cool, lesser known Rare game that came out at the peak of Rare development. Gonna get this one last hexagon. Over here. I'm surprised Miles didn't like say something like, "I've upgraded your sensor so you can detect green energy crystals," or something like that. Oh, if it's glowing, that probably means I haven't been there. But yeah, the what do you call them? The reunion tour hunts that are in so many games. They're not necessarily they're not a bad thing. In fact, they can be quite fun if the game is done well. Except in many Metroid games. One second. In many games, not just Metroid games, the reunion tour is to places that you've already traversed numerous times, whereas here it's like I'm not really I don't think I'm forced to go back to the other areas of the game, right? It's more so just the desert. Little puzzle here. What's this? A save station in the desert? Oh. Just a way to get up and down. Whoa. Scanning. Neo Root Spur. Can I incinerate it? Wow. Took a lot of pepper to get down. Okay, alright. I'm moving. Getting my crystals. What does this one do? Ah, tricky. Artifacting hints were better than this because all the Metroidvania labyrinth stuff, but the biomes and music are so enjoyable. Yeah, ugly, boring. I'm getting actually vibes of the depths in Tears of the Kingdom. Like at first, the depths were really cool. Like I remember that's one of my like core adult gaming moments was like diving into the depths the first time. They kept them hidden. It wasn't spoiled for me. I had no idea what I was doing. I just dove in this hole, and then all of a sudden, there's this whole other world that that the game had in store for you, and then you quickly realize that it is a lot of copy paste. Like there are some cool areas down there, but it's definitely not as detailed as the overworld, as the surface in Tears of the Kingdom. Like a lot of the places that you think you're going to are all similar, all offer the same rewards. You know, there's some cool stuff down there that add to the lore of Zelda, but I just did not find the depths very interesting after a while. Oh, is it the ice shotgun? Yes, very much a missed opportunity. The depths was. Ooh, it can ricochet. That's cool. Let's try her out. But I'm definitely going to, before you get all of the different shots before going into the mines. So I think in my next playthrough, what I'm going to do is pause there and get all the green crystal stuff and just empty out the desert and get everything that I can, because that mines part is going to be really difficult on hard mode, I think. I guess I could mark the map on my first way through, but, you know, it takes effort. Yeah, the depths reveal was sick. It was ultimately underwhelming. Should have eliminated half of the depths and instead fleshed out the dungeons. Yes, exactly. It's kind of my complaint about this. They should have eliminated half the desert and fleshed out. Like, why aren't all the 4 different biomes? Why don't they have connections? Like, I feel like that's a standard thing to do. Like, why can't I enter Fury Green or whatever it's called from the Ice Mountain or something like that? You know, there's ways that they can make the world feel bigger. Oh, I didn't even know he was there. Bueno. Going down the mysterious, it fell flat when chests were filled with lackluster artifact. Yeah, from other games that weren't interesting at all. Once I discovered how to build the hover bike, it made dealing with the yeah, exactly. It was awesome when it was all dark and you had to light all the different areas up. That was great. But then after a while, it just, I don't know, lots just appealed. The strongest points were definitely the bargainer statues. Those things are designed really cool and really raised a lot of lore questions, which I love. Also, like the dark skeletons, the dragon skeletons underneath there, those had a similar effect, but there just wasn't enough. I feel like you knew you were going to get some, like, exploring all the chests, you knew what you were getting into. After a while, it's like, okay, this is going to be an artifact from a different game, or this is going to be another refinery, or I don't know. It was all too copy paste, I think. What's going on here? Which is what some people think about the overworld in Breath of the Wild. I don't. I think Breath of the Wild had just enough to be a solid game. It wasn't totally packed like The Witcher 3 or something like that, but cool.
Samus, please join me. Do you feel that? Dry wind blows across the land. The sound of the breeze and the voices of the creatures that dwell here remind me of home. My family comes from a long line of hunters. Hunting is how we survived. Like my father and grandfather before me. Now, when I catch the scent of game in the wind, I remember those who came before. Anyway, I lose myself. I found something near the cargo launcher. I kept it, thinking it'll be of use to you. Here.
Oh, here it is. Fast travel. See, this is kind of nice. We see Takabi doing something fitting for his character. I really do think that they should have given Samus some dialogue.
Looks like you got something interesting, and it may solve the problem
Kenzie, I
with
know.
the force field around Chrono Tower. Bring it on back to base camp so I can take a look.
Like, maybe they I feel like they either thought they had to go full in with the voice acting or not at all. It's like make her like a female John Wick. Like, he has so little lines of dialogue in those movies, but yet a very defined character. Like, one or two lines here or there to show she's uncomfortable talking with people, but yet still talks, can go a long way. Like, they could have even made her like kind of identify with Katabi here because she's a loner and he's a loner. You know? Just missed opportunities. Lots of missed opportunities in this game with regards to character building. Like, I get that it's dangerous to have voice acting, but Metroid Dread did it well. She had one line of dialogue, and everyone loved it. I don't think anybody complained about it. You just have to show some restraint and not try to turn everything into your basic sci-fi action slop that we can get these days. Once I discovered how... Eamon says, that being said, the depths were meant to mirror the surface, hence why it was so big in the major locations. Down there with direct... Yeah, exactly. It was nice to discuss, like, find something interesting on the surface and then go down to see what was underneath it. I think the thing was, though, there just wasn't a lot of the places where it's like, oh, under here is a refinery, and under here is a refinery, and under here is a refinery. Like, that kind of stuff. Harmonicas are now canon in Metroid. Not sure how I feel about it. Santa Claus is canon in Metroid. Remember that. This game made me feel like the devs think I'm stupid. Yes, as heck. It isn't enough to straight up tell me what to do, but they got to do it several times. Yes. Yeah, that they're playing it safe in a lot of ways, which is interesting because they change things so much. Awesome combat. They're playing it safe with the voice acting by not touching Samus, but because of that, it's a detriment. It feels weird with the story. Like, Master Chief didn't have a lot of lines of dialogue, but he had a voice, and you got to know his personality. Like, Samus is the female Master Chief right now in this game. They should have given her some lines of dialogue. I did not see the thing with Matt Damon. Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like a bad game is... This game's not bad. There's just a lot of missed opportunities to develop Samus and make the series better. I don't know. He was doing an interview and talked about scripts and movie making has changed with the rise of... Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, I totally believe that. All right, guys. I'm going to call it here. I'm probably going to... If I have time, I'll do more of this hunting on my own. So you guys won't have to sit through me finding all the green crystals. But anyway, if I don't have time for it, I'll be on tomorrow doing some more green crystal hunting. We can talk about some random stuff too. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a great Monday. I'll see you all tomorrow.